You know, there are millions of people here in America and around the world who feel the same way I do, who feel trapped, who's stressed out, certain levels of depression because of every day you get up and go to a job you hate, you dread, and it's difficult. It's difficult. It's like no matter what you do, it's constant. It's constantly in your mind, even on your off days. When Friday come and you're off on Saturday and Sunday, you're excited on Friday. Saturday you're super excited, and then Sunday you start going back slowly into that depression because you're thinking about you got to get up and go back to that same job Monday morning. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I've done things where I tried to start businesses on my own. Some was okay, some failed, and some for more reasons where I stopped, got rid of the business. But I'm gonna have to step out in faith again, man, because I can't continue to do this. I'm at a job right now that I freaking hate, and it's taking a toll on my mental. And when things take a toll on your mental, it changes your whole body chemistry. Okay, and when your body chemistry is in a constant change or battle, then you start having physical conditions. Body aches, and your bowel movement change, your eating habits. You either go eat less or eat more. So it's just not the mental when you're stressed out on a job that you hate. So and it seemed like you're trapped. And that's how they wanted you to feel, like you're trapped. But we are not trapped. We're not trapped. So don't feel like you're trapped, because you're not. If you step out and you leave because the conditions are so bad, you might struggle. You might struggle and go through it, in the beginning for a short term or a long term, but you're in the process of creating a new way of living and thinking and feeling for yourself. And I think it's worth a struggle by leaving and struggling even more to get to that point where you find that inner peace, and it's like a lot of us have to do it. And if you don't do it, it's going to affect the rest of your life. It's going to affect people around you. You're not going to be as happy and joyful as you can. You're probably going to create arguments with your partner, things in that nature. So don't think you're trapped, because you're not. I think that there's certain powers to be that want you to make you feel like you're trapped, but you're not trapped. You're not trapped. So I'm gonna shorten this up here and play this video here. And so yes, stay focused, believe, and have faith, my friends, because there's always a better way. Thank you for watching.
There's a special kind of dread that sets in Sunday night. It's a creeping realization that you're marching back into a job that, frankly, sucks the life out of you. Maybe you're stuck in a soul-crushing office gig, or slinging hash at a diner that smells vaguely of despair. Whatever your personal flavor of job hell is, the effects are terrifyingly similar. We're talking about the slow, insidious erosion of your mental and physical health, the kind of damage that seeps into every aspect of your life like a toxic spill. But trust me, the cost of staying in a job you hate is far greater than you might think. Let's start with the mental health impact. Spending 40+ hours a week doing something you loathe does a real number on your brain. We're talking increased stress, anxiety levels that would impress a NASA engineer, and a constant low-grade sense of dread. And don't even get me started on sleep. When you're constantly dreading work, getting a good night's rest is about as likely as finding a unicorn riding a Roomba on the moon. You're stuck in this vicious cycle of exhaustion and anxiety, fueled by a job that makes you want to scream into the void. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be this way. You deserve a job that doesn't make you question your sanity. Because the truth is, your mental health is precious. As if the mental anguish wasn't bad enough, let's talk about what hating your job does to your physical health, because it turns out your body keeps score. Remember that stress and anxiety we talked about? They manifest physically. We're talking headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues that could clear a room faster than a skunk in a spacesuit. It's like your body is staging a full-blown revolt against the daily grind. And then there's the fatigue, that bone-deep exhaustion that no amount of coffee can truly touch. Prolonged exposure to this kind of chronic stress can increase your risk of serious health problems down the line. Heart disease, stroke, a weakened immune system, you name it. Chronic stress can make it worse. Let's be honest, when you're constantly drained and demoralized from a job you hate, your relationships take a hit. How present can you really be with your loved ones when your mind is consumed with work dread? You find yourself snapping at your partner, zoning out during conversations with friends. Your social battery is permanently stuck on low power mode. And then there's the isolation. When you're stuck in a job you hate, it can feel incredibly isolating. Like you're trapped in this cycle of misery while everyone else is out there living their best lives. You deserve to have the energy and enthusiasm to nurture your relationships. You deserve a life that allows you to be fully present with the people you care about. Now you might think, okay, I hate my job, but I'm still showing up and doing the bare minimum, right? Well, here's the thing about that bare minimum. It's not exactly a recipe for career success. When you're stuck in a job you despise, your motivation takes a nosedive. Why bother going above and beyond when you're counting down the seconds until you can clock out? And that lack of motivation? It's not exactly a secret. Your boss sees it, your colleagues see it. Even the office plants can sense your utter lack of enthusiasm. When your job performance suffers, so do your chances of advancement. Promotions, raises, those are reserved for people who actually give a damn. So you're stuck in this vicious cycle. You hate your job, so you don't perform well, which means you're less likely to get promoted, which means you're stuck hating your job even more. All aboard the Burnout Express, folks, because this train is headed straight for a breakdown of epic proportions. When you push yourself to the limit in a job you hate, eventually something's got to give. And that something is usually your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. Burnout is like the evil twin of passion. It's that feeling of complete and utter exhaustion, cynicism, and a sense of profound ineffectiveness. It's like your soul is trying to stage a hostile takeover of your body. Burnout doesn't just affect your work life, it seeps into every nook and cranny of your existence. Suddenly everything feels overwhelming. Hobbies you used to love, gone, socializing, exhausted just thinking about it. Even basic self-care goes out the window. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? Because hating your job isn't just bad for your health and happiness, it can also be a real kick in the teeth financially. First off, remember that decreased job performance we talked about. Well, that can directly impact your earning potential. No promotions, no raises, and in some cases it can even lead to job loss. And let's be real, finding a new job when you're already burnt out and demoralized, that's about as much fun as trying to herd cats on a roller coaster. But it's not just about the immediate financial hit. Hating your job can also lead to long-term financial instability. When you're constantly stressed and unhappy, you're more likely to make impulsive decisions. So we've talked about the mental toll, the physical strain, the impact on relationships, the productivity slump, the burnout express, and the financial fallout. It's a pretty bleak picture, right? But here's the good news. It doesn't have to end this way. You have the power to change your story. It might take time, it might take effort, but you deserve a job that lights you up, not one that slowly extinguishes your soul. Start by identifying what truly matters to you. What kind of work would make you feel valued and fulfilled? Once you have a clearer vision, you can start taking small steps towards making it a reality. Look, I'm not going to pretend that finding your dream job is easy, or that you can just snap your fingers and magically transport yourself to a fulfilling career. It takes work, it takes courage, and it takes a healthy dose of self-belief. But here's the thing. Your mental and physical well-being are non-negotiable. You deserve a job that doesn't make you dread Mondays, a job that doesn't leave you feeling depleted and defeated. You deserve a job that allows you to thrive both inside and outside the workplace. So if you're currently stuck in a job that's sucking the life out of you, know this: you are not alone. And more importantly, you have the power to change your situation.